Hello, this is the IELTS speaking test. Now we start with part 1. Let's talk about your city. What city do you live in?
I live in Hanoi. Is where I born, and I have lived here for 13 years.
How long have you lived in your city?
Since I was born, so it's basically 13 years.
Is your city an interesting place?
In my opinion, yes, it's a really interesting place, which is really historic and beautiful.
Do you think you will move to another city in the future?
Yes, I really want to move to another cities because I want to learn from other cities and I want to live there.
I would like us to talk about reading. Do you like to read books?
Maybe I do read books in my free time and before I go to bed, but I don't read really often.
What kinds of books do you read in your free time?
I read fiction books and some romantic story.
Are the children reading fewer books now than they did in the past?
I don't think so because I think modern parents are really smart and they do understand that children need to read books. So if modern parents will teach the kids to read books more.
What are some of the benefits of reading books for fun?
Well, reading books for fun, you can write story better, and you will study literature better, and it's also really relaxing.
In part 2, I'm going to give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to think about what you want to say, and you can write some notes. After that, you will speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I want you to describe a short vacation that impressed you. Alright, you will have 2 minutes for this. You may begin speaking now.
Okay. Describe a short vacation that impressed you. Well, one of my short vacation that impressed me is I went to Singapore. Okay. I went to Singapore with my parents and my grandparents when I was when I was 5 years old, and the trip was my first ever trip beside Vietnam. So that was really impressive, and I really like it. And Because I go with my parents and my grandparents, I was the only child, so all days I just go sightseeing, and because I'm a kid, I don't like sightseeing, so it's pretty boring. But I do remember the Merlion and the buildings that have the pool on the top. And the only memories I remember was the Universal Studios I went to. It have a lot of games, a lot of playground that I really love, and they also offer cosplay. And I also like Singapore because it's really clean, the people is really friendly, and most of them were Chinese, so I do learn some Chinese too.
We have been talking about a short vacation you went on, and I would like to ask you a few more questions about this topic. What are some of the places that people in Vietnam like to visit for a holiday?
Well, I think they like to go to beaches and some mountains like Da Nang, Nha Trang, and some mountain like Phang Si Phang.
Do you think that people will have more time to take a vacations in the future, and why?
I think yes, because modern people will know how important the vacation is. So when they know that, they will go home. So
Are there any differences between the kinds of activities older people and young people like to do on a holiday?
well, I think young people will keen on plays and playground and where to post pictures on Instagram. And old people they like to sightseeing and like enjoy the things. They don't like to play as much as the young people.
Why do so many people want to travel abroad rather than going somewhere in their country?
Well, I think because they like to go outside because it is different. They want to see something different. They want to see the new things, and they just don't want to meet people in their country anymore.
Thank you. That's the end of the speaking test.
Thank you.